आता एक मॉक घेऊन बघा ना होते काय बोलते नेटचं बंद केलंच नव्हतं अहो नेटचं बंद केलं कुठलं नव्हतं बंद केलं कधी कधी हा जेवायच्या आधी बंद केलं ना पण त्यानंतर मी चालू केलं आणि मग हे केलं ना इकडं आलो तो
थंबनेल करूया व्हॅलेडिक्टरी ओपन करूया ते व्हॅलेडिक्टरीची ऑन म्हणजे राहून घेते लाईव्ह आता अजिबात हलवायला
नाही
आणि ते डाउनलोडिंग झालेलं आहे ना
अपलोड करा ना अपलोड होईल तोपर्यंत ते नंतर करू ते उद्या परवा करू हो हे ते सर याचं लेवल 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 टेस्ट करा लेवल राईट लेफ्ट बघा हा अजून अजून बस का हा बस हा टेबल सरळ लावा लावा फक्त टेबल सरळ लावा लावा
अंशिका
घरी जाऊ द्या. घरी जाणं गेल्यानंतर परत येणार. नवीन वर्षाची सुरुवात पावसाळी अजून चैत्र लागायचं आहे. गणपती
ऍडिशनल ऑफिसर्स नका रिलेटेड कारण होणार नाही ना लगेच प्रदीप जोशी
कितलं कम्प्युटर ऑन
हे लाईव्ह नाही आहे ना
कितलं कम्प्युटर ऑन
हो बघा करू शकत असेल तर आणि कामकाज असेल तर मिळून नाही जात.
आम्ही दोघीच नाही सुंदर तिकडे ते बोर्डचं काम आहे नंबर प्लेट म्हणून ती तो पास हो मला संजय सांगितले मॅडम नाही हो खालून बॉटल आहे.
त्यांना तुम्ही पाठवले ऑनलाईन मला आहे ना
पाठवले ग्रुप आहे त्यांचा ते पाठव.
आता मग एक आणि मला पाठवायला लागेल.
नाही नाही कलेक्ट करून पाठवलं. एक्सेल मध्ये येतात एक्सेल मधलं सुद्धा डायरेक्ट टाकतात मी. एकत्र नाही
नाही या व्यक्तीला त्याच
त्यांचा मेल आयडी फॉर्म मध्ये तुमची मेल आयडी असणार त्यामुळे जाईल.
नाही मला माझंच येईल असं मला
बरोबर
म्हणायचं.
आहे बरोबर.
सगळं नाही येणार.
नाही येस चॅट आणि त्यांनी राहिलं ना प्रॉप चांगलं आपण प्रॉप you are creating it's like your username is already offering or about to start
तुम्ही मला बोलत. हो जे फीडबॅक आले त्याच्या अक्रॉस.
पुढे बसतात सगळ्या
Respected dignitaries of the dais,
honorable guests, faculty members, and dear participants. On behalf of Maharishi Kalveshwari Shiksha Samstha and Sri Siddhivinayak Mahila Mahavidyalaya, I warmly welcome you all to the valedictory function of two-day National Workshop on Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning, conducted by the Department of Computer Science. This workshop on artificial intelligence and machine learning was thoughtfully designed to enhance our understanding of its growing importance and wide-ranging real-world applications across various fields. Artificial intelligence and machine learning are no longer just emerging concepts, they are actively reshaping education, research, and industry practices. Through this workshop, we aimed to enhance understanding of artificial intelligence and machine learning concepts, provide practical exposure to modern tools and techniques, encourage interdisciplinary learning, and create a platform for meaningful interaction with experts. Over the past 2 days, participants have not only gained knowledge but also experienced innovation in action. These 2 days have been truly a journey of knowledge, innovation, and exploration. Now, to reflect lessons of these 2 days of learning and exploration and to highlight the key takeaways from this workshop, I invite Professor Vishali Sandorkar to present the workshop review.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today's chief guest is Smita Kayakar. She is the Director of Digital Integration at Hamble. I welcome you, madam, to this valedictory function of today's workshop on AI and machine learning. I hope all the participants enjoyed these 2 days. It was a great learning experience. Uh, in these 2 days, we have kept 4 sessions. 2 sessions were a hands-on training. So we were just in one session, we provided the practical training on AI tools for teaching and learning methods. And one session was on how to use AI tools in research for all the faculties. It is not only for science faculty, but faculties from different streams, say from BA, BCom, faculties, engineering, so all stream faculties, because AI is the future. And I'll not say future, it is very much in. So we cannot escape AI. So how can academics be left out about it? So that was the intention, and with that we have curated this 2 day workshop on AI and ML. So our keynote speaker, she focused on the use of AI and ML in higher education. We had the first session by Professor Dr. Ravindra Hegde. He is a dean and HOD from Central Karnataka University. He also taught some tools of AI and machine learning. Then the second session on the first day, it was Dr. Pangarkar sir. He is from corporate and he's a global man in AI, I can say. And he taught AI tools basically for learning and how it can be used to change the teaching pedagogy. So it was on that. Today's morning session, it was covered by Professor Dr. Pradeep Kumar. He was from Hyderabad. He also took a session on how AI and ML is going to impact higher education. And the last session was given by Dr. Bhushan Kelkar. So he's also in AI field from last say 20 years, and he talked about how AI can be used in research and the various tools and how he just told that, it is like you can take it as a threat or you can consider it in a positive way, and how the teachers or students, how they should be ready for AI for their future, I can say, stability if I can use that word. So that was all about the AI and ML workshop, which took for 2 days. And I hope the participants have enjoyed it and they have got enough insights on the topics and the themes which we have covered in these 2 days. It is highly impossible to cover such a vast, huge, topic in 2 days. If you want to conduct a workshop, even Bhushan Kelkar told me that it's not possible in 2 hours. So it was like we have, you can say we have given a summary of the tools. So it was not, it is highly impossible to cover AI in 2 days. So we have done our level best. So I always say, or it is said like, a beautiful life is not stumbled upon, it is built. So we have built this 2 days workshop so that every participant will get, a fruitful thing from this workshop. So this is the concluding session of the workshop, and I congratulate all of you for being part of this workshop. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Now, it is my privilege to introduce our esteemed chief guest, Ms. Smita Kirkar. Ms. Smita Kirkar is an accomplished technology leader with extensive experience in digital transformation and enterprise solutions. She is currently serving as a director, digital integration at Hempel based in Pune. She leads the Hempel integration layer, a large-scale digital platform supporting numerous B2B and B2C integrations with the Azure ecosystem. She has worked with renowned global organizations such as Siemens, Mantix, and HP. With a strong expertise, she has successfully managed complex, multi-vendor, and cross-functional programs, including large-scale subscriptions, platforms aligned with modern SaaS models, and multi-million dollar budgets. She has played a significant role in driving innovation, efficiency, and business transformation across organizations. Over the years, she has successfully led large-scale initiatives in cloud integration, enterprise architecture, DevOps, and agile program management and digital platforms, and has led high-performing teams of over 100 professionals across global environments. Academically, she holds a degree in instrumentation engineering and has further strengthened her leadership and management skills through advanced learning at the Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad. She has also enriched her knowledge by pursuing artificial intelligence leadership from the prestigious McCombs School of Business, Texas. Apart from this, she is actively involved in mentoring, leadership development, and social initiatives, including participation in programs like Smart India Hackathon, inspiring young minds, and contributing to the society. Her list of knowledge and expertise is truly extensive, but due to time constraints, I will have to limit myself to a brief introduction. We proudly honor you and welcome you. With great honor, with great honor, we welcome you, and as a mark of our respect and appreciation, I request Kushali Madam to felicitate our chief guest. Welcome you. Thank you, ma'am. Dr. Parag Kalkar is joining us shortly, Pro VC of Savitribai Phule, Pune University. request Dr. Parag Kalkar, sir. We are honored to welcome you, sir. Dr. Parag Kalkar is a distinguished academic leader and presently serves as Pro Vice Chancellor of Savitribai Phule Pune University. He holds impressive academic qualifications including MCom, MMS in Finance, PhD, and an MDB from Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad. With over 25 years of teaching experience and extensive administrative expertise, he has made significant contributions to higher education. Dr. Kalkar has held several key positions such as Director of Srinagar Institute of Management, Dean of Faculty of Commerce and Management at SPPU, and has been an active member of the Academic Council and Senate of the University. With expertise in strategic planning, teaching, and public speaking, the focus remains on fostering impactful strategies that align with organizational goals and inspire academic excellence. He is an eminent academician, having published numerous research papers in national and international journals and authored several books along with guiding PhD scholars and contributing to academic policy and institutional development. An eminent speaker, Dr. Kalkar is widely known for his insightful views on higher education, digital transformation, and industry-oriented learning, inspiring both educators and students across the circle. So, with great honor, we welcome you. Today, we are also honored to have Mr. Pradeep Soshi, currently serving as an officer on additional duty at Maharshi Karnasri Shikshan Samstha. He holds an MBA in Finance and MBA in Human Resource and a Master of Commerce. So has played an important role in policy decisions through active participation in LMC meetings and has contributed to institutional development through detailed reports, seminars, and academic planning. Since 2015, he has been serving as the Secretary of Lifelong Servant Board and represents the Lifelong Servant Boards on Managing Board. With great honor, we also welcome you, sir. As a mark of our respect and appreciation, I request Pradeep Soshi, sir, to felicitate Parag Kalkar, sir. I request, sir, please guide us.
Very good afternoon. I'm very happy to be part of this today's national workshop on the theme Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning. Honorable Pradeep Joshi sir, Principal Preeti Govekar madam, Smita Kelkar madam, Koshari Chandrakar madam, our friend Subhash Pawar sir, all the faculty members and participants. After 7-8 years time, we have given this QIP grant for the seminar on very relevant topic. So we have shortlisted few of the topic. And this AI ML is most important topic which was maximum discussed. And the reason was today's student or the student we have as a teacher we are processing in our higher education are going to be part of the global workforce by 2030. Next, if they are doing their graduation, maybe next 2 years post graduation, again 2 more years. So maximum 2028 or 2030, we are creating human beings ready for global workforce, and the highest number of challenge we are getting from all over the world is artificial intelligence and machine learning. The LinkedIn says that in 2025, 42% of the present skills become obsolete. The reason is they will be taken by the machines. Simple example I'll cite you to understand better. We know that the largest industry for the employability of our commerce student, arts commerce student was the insurance company, banking industry, and similar type of investment industry. Now, if you know that what this AI or machine learning has impacted, In my childhood, we have seen a bank with 17 counters, big size of bank. Because people used to come to bank before it opened 15 minutes in advance. They used to stand in a queue to fill up the passbook from green ledger to their passbook. Then the second line was to take that, fill up that form and wait for the token. And getting that brass token, wait for the number to withdraw your own money. Now today's generation student will laugh at me because this doesn't exist at all. What has happened after everything is been digitalized? What change has happened? Bank has become 5-counter bank. From 16, 17 counter to 5 counter. One is cash deposit, cash withdrawal, one is the officer, another is clerk, and the manager. And manager cabin has become transparent from opaque cabin. I haven't seen the manager in 2000. But today, when I go incidentally sometime to the bank, after my end of transaction, he calls that officer and asks, "Sir, everybody, not sir, madam, who will come?" And they say, "What is your investment plan? Do you need mutual fund? Are you interested to have some loans? Vehicle loan आपको कुछ लेना है?" So manager has become marketing manager, and bank has become virtual bank. What it has impacted? Forget about the new employment. Now all people who are working in banking are marketing people or service people. They are not in banking industry at all. So your artificial intelligence, your technology has taken all jobs in banking industry. Now you have to say something if it is bad. Last 2 months back, you must have read the news in Sakar. It states that 42 ATMs in Pune city closed down. So nobody withdraws money. Physical cash is no more exists. Your passbook, your banking statement, your banking transaction, all that you yourself do. There is no reconciliation required. Those are from commerce. And whole banking has shifted to your mobile app. Forget about computer and laptop. So we do not require anybody. So banking is already taken over by the machines. If you have to travel abroad and take the health insurance, less than 5 minutes sitting here, you can take the insurance, paying tax and detail, because your data, your Aadhaar card or your passport details are being verified by DigiLocker. So in your mobile, you will give the authority DigiLocker, it verify your credentials, paying 1,000 rupees something for 1 week, you get insurance. So one instrument who owns us, we are not owner. We must have paid the money to buy that instrument, that is mobile. But mobile is now owner. He directs our emotion, he directs our behavior, he creates confusion in our mind. So the change has happened where insurance, banking, where all service-related industry, where thousands and lakhs of students from graduation, post-graduate used to join, does not exist. Those jobs do not exist at all. So I'm talking about 2026. Today you must have seen in last 1 month, I'm not talking about war, but last 1 month, there are videos which tells us that even the hair cutting, hair dressing, and these all related salon related activity are being done by using something like a helmet, which you put on your head, program, it has been done. India is a country where we have a lot of festivals, so we have normally mehndi, nail painting, and so many activities are. Now there are nail printers, 5,000 rupees, you get nail printers. You just put your hand, select the choice, and they'll get painted. The women call it, that's why I'm telling you honestly. Mehndi, you have to select that, and then you have to put your hand. In 5 minutes, the mehndi design is transferred to your hand. It normally takes 300 to 500 rupees. I'm not aware of the effects. But this artificial intelligence and machine learning is impacting our life. In Dubai and many other cities, in countries where there is a road sense is there, traffic sense is there. Now there are minibuses have started. Forget about the driverless car. Minibuses have started coming without drivers. So it is a 12-seater bus which is transparent from all sides, which has a door, which is an app-based bus. So nobody comes, nobody calls, nobody opens door for you. There is nobody inside. except passengers. So in the app, that small bus comes to you, opens door, and at your destination it gives you message to your mobile phone and not it shout. दरवाजे बाई तरफ खुलेंगे ऐसा नहीं बोलते. Automatically it tells you, and both side doors are there. It travels on both sides, it's open. But sometimes it's a fearful because there is nobody inside except passengers. And it automatically be driven by the artificial intelligence. These all technology testing is going on very faster because we have highest number of students, engineers, graduates are working on tech technologies. But impact of all these things is everything which human can do is taken care by the machines. Then what human will do? Today we are giving them skills which we may have acquired 20 years back. Because as a university we always think that my way is highway. जो मैंने सीखा है वही मैं आपको पढ़ाऊंगा. लेकिन what they are going to do with all these things? Practically you have to see that this AI and ML, that means artificial intelligence. Now there is a competition. There is one side there is human intelligence, on another side there is the artificial intelligence. You can't eradicate artificial intelligence. You have to see that how human intelligence will take support of artificial intelligence for better decision making. We go to the doctor asks us to go through various kind of medical tests from his judgment, but we don't go to Google and ask for the remedy. We go to the human being. Am I right? The human being takes ultimate decision. All parameters, everything is given in Google. Even medicines are also given in Google. That you have high BP, these are the medicine, this much tablets can be taken, but that is all judgment. That is not decision. Mostly the decision is taken by the human being. So we have data processing unit, we have better data processing unit, but still ultimately the human decision or human intervention is most important thing. So we have to ensure that what kind of skills we should acquire, they are not perishable. That is sustainable skills. That irrespective of changes in outside world, irrespective of changes in skill set. Now recently China has done testing of 700 km/h maglev train. Japan is underway of testing the train which is 1000 km/h, which is 50% faster than aircraft. Somebody in Uttar Pradesh, some of the students from engineering who has tested sitting on the drone and traveling 600 meters with small height. So tomorrow you may have to replace your scooty with drone. सब्जी वाला किराने वाले के पास जाना है आपको तो ड्रोन से जाएंगे ना, स्कूटी से क्यों जाएंगे? Technology changing the way we live. Can anybody tell me that 2030 we are sure that we will travel only by roads? Now from diesel car to petrol car to battery car to hydrogen car, we don't know the future. How people will commute from one place to another place. There may be a bullet train, there may be different type of vehicles. Now you must have seen sensor vehicles. All vehicles having sensor. Even my recent car is having sensor. If somebody comes within 1 inch, automatically it gives beep and it stops without driver's intervention in between. That is artificial intelligence. In Delhi there is a chole bhature machine where you have to just put your money, select spice, select the quantity, and the vending machine gives you freshly baked chole and bhature in front of you without human intervention. And just afterwards you have to put that plate inside. Work is over. Health, hygiene. Again, chole bhature wale ka job chala gaya. So every small job is now being replaced by machines. What human beings will do? We have 142 crore population. Whatever education we have, what can we do with the education? So that's why we are specifically with this subject. We feel nice if things are going faster. Am I right? Now, one your mobile has replaced maybe 100 jobs. We used to send postcard, inland letters, or telegram. It's a pager for communication. That doesn't exist. What your mobile has replaced that job. Your banking is done by mobile. Your insurance is done by mobile. Your healthcare is done by mobile. Your health monitoring is done by mobile. Your mobile better know about you than yourself and your family members. So slowly one instrument is so empowered. We have stenographers in our university. That stenographers sits in every meeting, they take dictation in shorthand, convert them into minutes of meeting after 3, 4, 5 days. Again there is a correction. So it takes more than 1 week, 15 days to get the correct way of minutes. Today we have AI tools. If we make this tool on internet, it converts the minutes of meeting. If you approve minutes of meeting, it converts in actionable plan. After that actionable plan is approved, the mail is sent to everyone that X person is supposed to do this thing within next 4 days, Y person is supposed to do, X person is supposed to travel this place. Everything is sent automatically without any human intervention. And the follow-up, and after 1 week, the report comes that what has happened to that action which was told to somebody. Because you get action to respond, to reply. Your reply is scanned by artificial intelligence, and artificial intelligence gives report. So normally, the report should have made in 1 week. You get everything action done in 1 week span with the use of technology. Typists, you must have seen in 1980s, typing institute, shorthand, so many things, typing speed. So, क्या करते हैं आज? You don't need to, you can type in any language first of all, just speech to text, or your scribbled handwriting can be converted to text. So try to see that these skills, which we think very important 10 years back, photographer, not required, mobile hai. Videographer, not required, mobile hai. Movie banana hai, not required, mobile hai. You name the thing which is available now with the help of mobile. Designing, all the designer people who used to design posters charge you 400, 500 rupees. Now it is available with the app. Zero cost. And 100 number of things is possible. So this technology is going to be there, and with the youths, by lakhs of people, it is getting more educated. Alright? I've seen an app or a process which is designed by the largest company. 80% of the recruitment process, except negotiation, is done by the machine, artificial intelligence. Starting from screening your biodata, shortlisting your biodata, finding out that how in last 4, 5, 6 jobs, your behavior, your tenure pattern, your reason of resignation, your social connect after your resignation, what you have written on your Facebook or your LinkedIn or your any other social post, relating your psychological impact. They tell that company that he's going to stay for 6 months, not for that 6 months, with the behavior pattern he have, with zero cost. They conduct interview, they conduct see your body language, machine conducts interview, see only scanning of your biodata. And machine shortlist, and then finally for the interview, negotiation purpose, only sometimes the physical person exists. All other processes are machine driven. They check your body language. Are you shaking at the time of giving an interview? And whatever, so many parameters are being checked. And after your appointment is given, machines start pre-boarding you. So pre-boarding is also taken care of. Every day there's some information of company shared with you, so that before you start entering into the company on the first day of job, you are aware basic things about the company. After coming also, they share with you all presentation, do's and don'ts, what is expected, what are different kind of processes, how to apply for leave, what are eligible things. No management by 24/7. If I have to query about my company and I have to ask, I have to wait till the office hours only. And the person should be there, his cabin, he should be available. It should not be BC, but at 12 midnight I want some clarification. Machine is ready to give me clarification. So why I need a human being? Now your security system is now being replaced by machines. Why you need a security person? Because he will go for lunch, वो बीमार होगा, उसके पैर में दर्द होगा, कभी सर में दर्द होगा, कभी घर में झगड़ा होगा, कभी बच्चे के एडमिशन के लिए जाएगा. Machine doesn't expect, and it is not, it is biased, it is gender neutral. Except उसका एक कोई चिप चाइना में नहीं होना चाहिए. So we have to see that what is the role which human being will have after this all. We are talking this in 2026. Still we have to enter the global workforce. And now it's a borderless world. So anybody in the world can compete with you because we are digitally connected, we are electronically connected. Now we have 4D, HD, we can communicate with anybody like we are communicating face to face. Except we cannot have copy together. That's the only thing. Maybe 2030 that technology will also come. These students who are going to be a part of global workforce will be there for next 30 years. 2040 they will be there, 2050 they will be there. So what is that which is going to be there, which we have to tell them to be ready for all the changes which are happening at the supersonic speed. In 2040, what will be the challenges for human beings? Are you aware how business will run? 2040 में कैसे होगी? What kind of technology will prevail in 2040? So, we are getting students, but PhD students just for next 4 or 5 years, not more than that, because that knowledge they are earning is going to perish. When I have heard one research paper on the future of jobs, they say that future of jobs is every 3 years or 4 years or maximum 5 years. It will become completely obsolete. Your today's skill will become completely obsolete. Again, you have to take a break in your job, go back to some training institute or higher education institute which will upgrade you, reskilling and upskilling. Again, for next project you will go again after 4 or 5 years. So they will not continue on job. In that 6 months, when you will have practically joblessness, how you will handle your emotions, how you will handle your family. Because we are not used to that. Once we start, only we think that we will retire only at the end of 58 or 60. In future market, every 4 or 5 years, you have to be ready. You have to upgrade yourself in case you want to continue with the existing job or get a new job. And there will be camp for training. You can't learn new technology in 2 days. All the companies who are, all the students who are savvy with the IT world, on bench, on bench. If one project is over and next years to come, they are being kept on bench. Only salary is given a certain percentage and no job, no work. Again, they have to upgrade, then rejoin the next project if they are ready to do it. So this dynamic world, how you will handle your psychology, how you will handle your mental strength, how you will compete with the machines. Because machines, one battery charge, they don't have issue, they don't have headache, they don't have fear. Only one skill which I can see today, I'm not sure about it, is a problem solving skill. Is the decision making skills. Because machine doesn't know that where to start and where to stop. We know that we don't enter into somebody's personal life after certain extent. But machine doesn't bother us about it. And we take mobile everywhere. You open your app, जहाँ पे आप ऐप डाउनलोड करते हैं ना, उसको ओपन कीजिए, उसमें जो भी आपका एक्सिस्टिंग ऐप है, फेसबुक, लिंक्डइन, जो भी है, उस पे क्लिक कीजिए, and more या about, उस पे क्लिक कीजिए, you will find out that your text message has been read by all your apps, your transactions are read by all your apps, your voice message are read by all your apps. Where you locate, अपने मोबाइल में कभी आप दिया है अपने थर्ड फ्लोर पे रहते हैं, every app knows that you are staying on third because they have system or inbuilt system of finding out हम थर्ड फ्लोर पे रहते हैं, फोर्थ फ्लोर पे रहते हैं, कौन से फ्लैट नंबर पे रहते हैं, किसके साथ रहते हैं, with all apps have authority to see all these things. So they take 20, 30, 40 things which you are not aware at all. Today they are not misusing it, but tomorrow they are like, we are seeing a lot of cyber crime is happening around us. So what kind of safety and security is required? So our student need two type of skills. First, mental health has to be perfect, irrespective of changes happening around you. Second important thing is problem solving skills. Because there are going to be problems. Problem has to be analyzed. We get a data, but decision has to be taken by human beings. We have seen in one demonstration in our defense area where due to some mistake that system was showing that there is some bomb is coming towards their country. And then automatically your missile also starts. It's automated system only. It tells and manual decision is taken here. But afterward it's found that there is some problem in the software. So you have to see that it may not create a disaster because machine doesn't know. Once you fire is fired. It doesn't use its own consciousness. It doesn't have any value at all. It doesn't see that the person you are killing is a child or an old person or a woman. So when you are using the technology, you have to use with consciousness. So it's a two-way sword. Your artificial intelligence and machine learning is a two-way sword. We have to see, we have to teach ethics first to the students before we teach them about the technology. Because if I have to fight with somebody, physical fight, I have to shout, my expression get changed, I must have some instrument in my hand if I have to fight with somebody. But you have to take the money from your account, sitting in the side room or in a cafe, without having any expression face, I can withdraw 1 lakh rupees from your account. So we are not aware that students just for the sake of fun, just for the sake of testing, or for some other reason, they are misusing the technology many point of time. And if you go to Pune Police recently, we had one workshop with Pune Police where they disclosed that most of students for their expenses and do all these wrong things with the technology they have learned. And once they say that easy money is coming, elder people can be fooled easily. Senior women can be fooled easily. They keep on trying all these things. Sometimes they got and they find that career is lost now because of criminal charges and so many things. So we have to see that artificial intelligence is part of the world, it's part of our future, but ensure that we use it to the limit. It should not replace human beings at all. And no teacher can be replaced. So teachers are also thinking that, see, video can have more knowledge, but connectivity cannot be replaced. Right? Your robot cannot play a role of your sister or your mother. It may be beautifully decorated, but it cannot replace your mother or your sister or your parents in your home. So you have to see that how you are going to balance in the future. And the last thing, try to see that both things exist at one point of time. See, I can here be using Google Map. Right? So we are sometimes so much dependent on the technology that sometimes we forget to use our own intelligence. हमेशा मैं बोलता हूँ कि कभी गूगल मैप पे सोचा कि आज शाम को अभी कितने बजे तब से 3 घंटे के लिए गूगल मैप सर्विसेज विल बी क्लोज्ड. तो आधे लोग तो खुद के कर रहे हैं. क्योंकि मैप ठीक है, कभी हमने देखा है यहाँ पे दुकान है, मकान है, कॉलेज है, स्कूल है, चाय की टपरी है, हमारे घर के कॉर्नर पे क्या है पता नहीं, गूगल मैप को पता है. So don't be on dependent on the technology and don't try to lose your own intelligence. Today, algorithms are trying to see that you do not use your brain because easy answer is given. Simple example, I can keep on talking but the time is money. Facebook पे हमारे फ्रेंड्स हैं, हम उनको बर्थडे विश करते हैं, रोज मॉर्निंग में हमको पता चलता है कि आज हमारे फ्रेंड लिस्ट में किसका बर्थडे है. उसमें अगर आप क्लिक करते तो आजकल 4-5 ऑप्शन देते हैं. Why they are doing all these things? वो भी आप भूल जाए। बर्थडे में एचपीडी करना है, हैप्पी बर्थडे करना है, हैप्पी हैप्पी बर्थडे करना है, इसके 5 ऑप्शन वही दे रहा है। 5 साल के बाद वो भी आप भूल जाएंगे बर्थडे में क्या विश करना है, कभी फेसबुक कोई अल्टरनेटिव देना। So these all algorithms around you are trying to ensure that you don't use your own mind, you don't use your own brain. स्टूडेंट मेरे पास आते हैं, टाइप ऑक्सफोर्ड डिक्शनरी का ऐसा कुछ लेटर लेके आते हैं, मैं वो लेटर बाजू में रखता हूँ, उनको बोलता हूँ कि कैन यू राइट इट अगेन ऑन अ प्लेन पीस ऑफ पेपर। नॉट अ सिंगल स्टूडेंट कम बैक टू मी, दैट इज ऑल चैट जीपीटी। वो ये पहली लाइन पढ़ के पता चलता है कि ये चैट जीपीटी से बना हुआ है, ह्यूमन उसमें कुछ भी नहीं। You can curate things if you want with the help of technology. You don't create, otherwise your creativity will get killed. जो चीज हम यूज नहीं करते वो वैनिश हो जाएगी। So my appeal to all of you that it is going to be exist, artificial intelligence, machine learning. Machines are making more smarter than human beings, but at the end of the day, humans cannot be replaced. Teachers cannot be replaced. Human decision making is complete. It's adding emotions. It has values. It is analytics. Machine can give you crunch data, but that cannot give you any other aspect of humanity. So we have to see that how we work with all of that together, and we don't become redundant by our own way of behavior. So don't try to be redundant. Try to see that human beings are better, because artificial intelligence is a part of human being. Nothing has come from the rain. So it is what already been there, is only processed through some kind of algorithm. So we are going to be there as a leader. Problem solving skills are to be there. We have to ensure that our mental state is very stable. We with confidence we handle all the challenges which are going to be there in 2030s, 2040s, 2050s and beyond, when we may not be there to exist in this earth. But students are going to be leaders at that point of time, and that preparation of mindset will happen during your graduation or post-graduation.
Thank you, sir, for sharing insightful thoughts with us. Participants are an integral part of this workshop. Now, as a mark of appreciation for the efforts and active participation of all participants, we move ahead with the distribution of certificates. I request Dr. Parag Parkar sir to do the honors. From student category, Arya Kadappa. Next is Sahil Kamble. Maithili Ningavkar. Now from academic channels category, Veera Sondekar. Kailas Kalapahar. Rachi Sasani. Thank you, sir, for doing the honors. Now let us hear from the participants who have been an integral part of this workshop and understand the learning experiences. I invite participants to share their experiences. I Anyone can come forward and share their experiences. For last 2 days, we had a wonderful workshop. Anyone would like to share experiences? Okay. Now I invite our esteemed chief guest, Geeta Kelkar Madam, to share her thoughts with us.
Thank you, Dean. Again, thank everybody, everyone here, Shani Madam, and Preeti Madam, Dignifed Sir, and everybody, all faculties here. Thanks a lot for welcoming me, giving me a chance to talk with you. So I guess when I read my introduction, when I heard my introduction, I really felt very privileged to see myself a little elevated. If you have used AI, nothing like it. No problems. That's the way to go. So I know I am also probably not from the same age or same era where the current next generation is, right? But the only thing which kept me glued to this current time is my curiosity, and that is one thing which cannot be replaced, right? And that is the thing which will take you closer to the AI, right? Because what we see right now is we are able to have AI in the various forms in front of us, right? In various forms. You bring up a mobile phone, AI is there. You go to a shop, AI is there. You go to airport, AI is there, right? You go to sit on your car and you look at that infotainment, AI is there because it is taking the maps. You drive your car and suddenly somebody is coming and you forgot to take the brake, but the AI will put the brake because the advanced driving assistance system, which is there, which is an AI powered thing in all the latest cars, is something which kind of mesmerizes us, right? I am in the industry since last 27 years. Um, I feel lucky that all all these all 27 years, or let's say 27 years I'm in the industry. But prior to that, I was also a student. And just to share with you, I also started my career as a faculty. So I was a faculty. I joined as a faculty in that those times. People, some of you might be remembering, we had AppTech, NIIT, Boston Computer Institute, and all of that, right? And I never knew anything beyond C language, so I just said, okay, let me use that and get into it as a faculty. And then I joined in. I started in a, I think it was just a 1.5 to 2 years I was there as a faculty, and then when I entered as a junior faculty, I came out as a faculty of faculties, right, in 2 years. And they taught me everything. They taught me all databases, all operating systems, all programming languages, and I was a certified GNIIT teacher when I stepped out, and I felt that I could be going into software industry to do the coding and all of that stuff, right? I think that was a right step at that point of time. I'll just come here. I think that was a right step at that point of time because uh, coding was a excitement, right? And going there, learning that, programming it, seeing the output coming by your own brain was more fulfilling, right? Now that is completely toggled. You have coding being done by somebody else, right? And then somebody else does whatever you say, but what do you say? That's important, right? The lucky part of our generation was that we were learned to say what we wanted to say. We learned the fundamentals of doing anything and everything in our life, in profession, in home, everywhere. So we learned the fundamental ways of how to do a particular thing, which itself is taken away by AI now, right? Because if you want to do something, probably you don't know the direction to get to AI and ask what we want them to do, right? So AI is a very good manifestation tool, by the way, because I think of jalebis and I open my phone and I see all the Haldiram ads, all those ads, right? I want to buy a satin sari and then I see lot of ads coming to me, which are clothing ads in the Facebook and all of that stuff. So what AI is really is it is trying to build on the data like you and me have put it with our experiences, and it's trying to build a model on the top of it so that if there is a case to be matched with that model's output, it matches it and gives you. So you don't have to go too far to code and find out that case, but AI gives you directly. So that's something, that's the power that it, so I can say that AI definitely has a power of fulfilling your desires of manifestation. Can I say that? Right? But now for you to manifest, you need to make AI as your friend, correct? And that's the thing which I learned the AI when I did it 2 3 years back. I as Madam told me about my journey. I worked with Siemens for quite a long time, doing all the things by myself, doing exactly as how a developer, tester, quality person would do it. I did it by hand, right? And then I joined HP and then I went into a different, I broke my comfort zone, went into something else. And that time was very, very critical time where everywhere the tensions were building, saying that if as a leader, if as an experienced person, if I don't learn AI, I will not be able to survive. Whereas that particular time was not something which was completely giving you a death, right? There was still a time to go, but the time after that has passed very fast. So the kind of AI leadership I learned it, I think it has completely changed now. So the speed at which the AI is taking the things is very fast. Some time back, sir said that, can you imagine which vehicles will you take to go to the stop or something like that? I would say it would not happen. You will sit at home and the drones will go on your behalf and bring something to you. So that is not far. It's not far. So one thing which is absolutely important is that there are efforts which are required to be done from the bottom of your navel to see what is the curiosity with which you want to take the next step in anything. And for teachers, it matters a lot because if as a teacher, if you do not know what is really to be taught, and if you're relying on AI to tell you what is to be taught, that's bad, right? So it's absolutely important when you look at the academia as well. I love that field because I was born in that field, and then I traveled my path to IT industry. But I still do have that passion to knock at the doors of academics. I have been connected with all the colleges, institutes, IITs by the medium of Smart India Hackathon. So I am on the government's innovation council to help them out, plan, execute, and there are many people like me who are in that mission. But that's where I just feel that probably the thrust that all the faculties will need to give is do not forget making AI your friend. Because I know that, in my time when I used to go teach something in IIT to the GNIIT students, I had to sit for days and days to prepare that content. Correct? So or there was the projector slides, transparent slides. Then I used to write it with a marker and then we used to project it and that way it was. Correct? So there was a lot of effort that I had to do it with my natural intelligence to craft something which I had to teach. You guys are blessed. All the faculties and academies are blessed that you have tools available in front of you with the help of which you can really get the information. But can picking up information and giving it as it is will help your students? Never. You will have to combine it in a way that it becomes a useful knowledge. So until the information is shaped, it is information. But when it's shaped, it becomes a knowledge, right? So I think I love this field of research, academics. Every now and then I feel like I'm going to do this course and I will do psychology course and I'll do something else and all of that, right? But I mean, fortunately or unfortunately, sometimes we don't get that time. But you people are at the outset of that where you can definitely throw yourself to the curiosity to AI, find out different ways of interpreting the information which AI is giving. And luckily, all the AI, like if you go to Microsoft AI, 365 AI or GPTs, they give you information and they tell you what to want, what do they want to offer you for. So imagine you are in that place where you are offering students to think about how that information can be implemented. So one rule which is very very good, none of us are probably going to go and write deeper models, probably, because the deeper modeling is enough happening. So what's more important is an applicative AI, where you're able to understand that can I use this AI for a certain purpose? Okay, can I use that AI for the things that I like to do or the things that my students like to do, correct? And then again, it cannot replace the emotions. It cannot replace how we can probably enjoy our life. Say, for example, I'm sitting in and sometimes I feel like, I like this flower. This action is coming out of me naturally. This cannot be programmed, right? So your emotions cannot be programmed at all. Okay? And but the emotions are captured and the robots are made, and that's why Dr. Sophia is there to teach and all of that, right? So just please remember that AI absolutely it's not a threat. It is not a threat, but it can become a threat if you don't pay attention to it, if you don't make friends with AI, right? So that's one thing which I wanted to. So before coming here, I was just thinking that what are all other things that I can bring it here as a chief guest, right? And one of the things which I would love to share. Now I joined Hempel. Hempel is a company which produces chemicals. So they produce paints which can be used for industrial purposes, which can be used for domestic decorative purposes and all. There are different product lines that we have. And my role is to integrate. So there's a supply chain which is happening from the plant. The material is getting shipped to, let's say, a port where from it is going to be going via ship to somewhere. So there is always a transaction which is happening between the two places. And then if it is happening through manual invoices and all of that, just manual, somebody is writing it and sending that check so that they can verify. That all is automated using integration. So there are numerous systems that my teams integrate. But again, to do such kind of tasks, I am not ignoring AI because I know that there could be somebody called agent who can take it. So in the academics as well, please do not forget the concept of agent, because these agents can do hundreds of things for you, right? And nowadays, what they're doing is if they're building up, if they're coming up with some model or some software, if you see after a certain amount of time, certain amount of months, they increase their free tier usage. So make use of that free tier to the fullest. I often find myself that I start talking with GPT and they will say that, okay, after this you can't talk because you have exhausted your number of queries. So see if you are really able to exhaust it. If you are able to exhaust it, that's your first goal as a faculty or a teacher, right? So that is something. I was just taking a look at some of the news which I was hearing about. I just kind of summarized it again with the help of AI to see that can I give some insights through that. Some news, right? And then I see that there are a lot of things which are happening around the world, okay, in different universities, where normally, like if you start from India, China, they are like around 60%. If you go up west, they have around 86, 85, 90% of the AI in academics. So now I will give you one example, which is a very short and nice example of how you can imagine. Now, any company which they try to, so that let's say there's a company and they have various divisions into it, right? Now, all of you must be having your colleagues, friends, seniors working in industries, software industries, right? And they must be telling you that, oh, there is an AI division which is formed, right? Okay. In Hempel also we found an AI division. How many years back? 3 years back. Today we realize that whatever we attempted to create is all available ready-made. So is there any point to continue that division? We had to stop it because it doesn't. So AI is coming up faster than what you can imagine. So as a faculty, your responsibility is also to see that are you able to catch up that speed. But don't get lost on your emotions. You have to adopt the newer ways, learn those micro skills tools every day. You know, if you see those sometimes those 99 rupees webinars also help you get some one insight out of it, right? So be curious is what I wanted to say, right? And then I just tried to see. I'm a very much fan of design thinking. Now, I don't know whether you people know it or not. Many of you may be knowing it, but there is something called as design thinking in the world. How many of you know it? Design thinking with your hands. Heard about it? Heard someone doing it? Not heard about it? Okay, not heard. Raise hands. Not heard. Okay. Heard. Great, great. Very good. And know it. Know it. Anybody who knows it, who have practiced it? No. Okay, in AI world, it is absolutely important that we have two skills, absolutely important, which are your own personal skills. One is your emotional intelligence, and one is a design thinking. Very, very important two things. I want you all to go back, search the GPT with these two topics, emotional intelligence and design thinking. It's people are building faculties, people are building design colleges who are teaching the design thinking. So design thinking is basically just going in the shoes of a customer and then thinking about what pain points the customer has and then designing your systems to take care of that. That's just, I made it very simple. But this is absolutely important because if you are able to keep yourself thinking, then I think we'll be able to get it. So I tried to do my bit of design thinking before I came here. And I see that there are a lot of users of these academic systems, right? So you have students, you have teachers, faculty, you have academic researchers, university administrators, curriculum designers, edtech leaders who are building companies, assessment and examination boards, makers, librarians, policy makers, regulators, parents and guardians. Everyone has got some role to play and everyone would be provided with AI tools or AI directions that they can take their work in the academic area ahead. I'm just kind of putting myself a stop here because I know sometimes it can be too much of a cognitive overload, but that is going to happen. You cannot avoid it. You will be anxious, you will be curious, you will not be able to sleep because there is no work, or you may be thinking that somebody is taking my job, but nobody is going to take your job. Let me tell you, nobody is going to take your job. Only if you are able to keep your job in the hand. So for academics, I think AI works best. I would love to do something in that field, provided it gives me that room. But absolutely important that I like this concept that you people ran, academics and AI. But please let it not be only in the books. Try to get it to the paper. Try to get it to the practice, and for that it requires curiosity, design thinking, and emotional intelligence. I think those are my messages. I'm open to hear if anybody wants to have any questions. Any questions? No questions. Maybe you can compile it later, but you can always reach out to me anytime. Okay, reach out to me. I'll share my LinkedIn handle. I have already done that. Please connect with me. maybe will ask your email address. So just follow me and I'll connect with you as required. But just be very brave with AI because at no point it is going to take over us. Right? So we are very proud that our Indian academics is, we are doing a lot of innovation, we are doing a lot of things, but we are still on the books. Okay, so there is a lot which needs to be done. Even if it is a small thing, it needs to be done with a lot of integrity, a lot of thought thinking ahead. So please be curious, and that's my message today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your inspiring words and valuable insights. As we come towards the end of this program, I invite Professor Sarika Kulkarni to propose a vote of thanks.
Thank you, ma'am. Respected dignitaries on the dais, esteemed speakers, faculty members, participants, and dear students. On behalf of the organizing committee, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to everyone who contributed to the success of this two-day national level workshop on artificial intelligence and machine learning. First, I express my sincere gratitude to our respected Pro Vice Chancellor Dr. Parag Kandkar for gracing the valedictory function with his esteemed presence. I extend our heartfelt thanks to our respected chief guest Smita Kedkar for gracing the valedictory function and for sharing such inspiring words with us. I would also like to thank our esteemed resource persons Professor Dr. Ravindra Hegde, Dr. Amir Bangarkar, Professor Dr. Pradeep Kumar, Dr. Bhushan Kedkar, and chairpersons Professor Dr. Vinod Kimbovne, Dr. Varsha Mapat, Dr. Manisha Harambe for their valuable sessions and for sharing their knowledge and expertise with all the participants. My sincere thanks to our Sanstha's Officer on Additional Duty Mr. Pradeep Joshi and management, our respected Principal Professor Dr. Priti Pohekar, Program Coordinator Bhushali Chandurkar, co-coordinators and faculty members for their constant support and encouragement. I would also like to appreciate the efforts of the organizing committee, Kirti Kulkarni, Shilpa Dharmadikari, Siddhi Namdar, Mirin Sutar, Sarika Gadsing, Sagar Metre, Dr. Meenal Paranspe, Monali Kashi, Dr. Archana Deshmukh, Kiran Naiknavre, and their team members and volunteers whose hard work ensured the smooth conduct of this workshop. I also extend my sincere thanks to the technical team, administrative staff, and support staff for their valuable assistance and cooperation throughout these 2 days. Finally, I thank all the participants for their enthusiastic involvement, which made this workshop interactive and meaningful. Thank you all and have a pleasant day. I request all kindly to stand for the Sampurna Vande Mataram.